We closed 6 figures from the stage. When I hold the mic in this hand, it implies that I'm opening my body, my vital organs, to the audience. When I hold the mic in this hand, I'm walking this way because I know that this is how I stay open to receiving and giving energy from the audience. So if my voice isn't projecting all the way back so that my voice is booming off the back of the wall behind everyone, including the last row, that's me being selfish and telling myself this bullshit story like, oh, I'm just being fucking authentic and, I'm going through some personal things and I'm not willing to just put my problems aside and show up to be helpful and useful and valuable to my audience who paid money to commute to see this event as my gift. No, because I'm being authentic. That's what justification of how you're not able to project your voice because there's some underlying root that hasn't been changed. So when you change that, surprisingly, that happens when you get over yourself and you're empowered by someone to raise your prices without even changing anything about the product. In fact, there's been many cases where we installed what's called a performance-based pricing on any niche type of coach, where they were able to double their prices and then also charge 50% of the double price. So ultimately they received the same money they were receiving. They got a 30% higher conversion rate through DMs because they just simply were perceived as top choice without a doubt because of the pricing alone. Does that make sense? That's how you actually understand how to position yourself with pricing alone. Pricing strategy is one of the most overlooked aspects of a business model. And when you don't do that, what do? You compete on price point until it's too late. And then you're competing with those guru comfort creators like Jay Shetty, Lewis Howes. We love those guys. They serve the mainstream masses in coping. But those people do a specific task of beautiful things like giving people psychological hand jobs for justifying their victim consciousness because they just never mastered state control or they don't have a framework to implement to get outside of their head, think outside the box, remove themselves from the groupthink and social conditioning and bad food and bad sleep and negative fucking taker friends. They haven't been able to do that for themselves because they're not surrounded by a higher standard winning culture where every objection against themselves is the reason to go do the thing, to go take the calculated risk and think like an investor.